And we continue to follow that breaking story out of Fort Morgan. Tragedy on the Gulf of Mexico again. This has been a tough week on the water.
Certainly has. And this morning, the rough surf off Fort Morgan claiming another life. According to a man who tried to save him, the victim was on vacation here from North Alabama. Investigative reporter Brendan Kirby has been talking to the witnesses. And Brendan, yet again, this has happened.
Yeah, absolutely. Just another tragedy, Lenise and Byron. And the Baldwin County Sheriff's Office just identifying the victim as 65-year-old James Campbell of Athens, Alabama. And this, of course, coming 3 days after Deputy Bill Smith lost his life rescuing swimmers not far from this spot. The Gulf's latest victim died just off the beach at the end of Buchanan Circle East. This is a spot surrounded by beach homes less than 2 miles east of the fort. Richard and Michelle Hennies had just met the man and his family. Michelle Hennies says her beach neighbors even took a photo of her and her husband.
Oh, they seemed very stand-up people, very nice, Christian-loving people that were thrilled to bless our family by taking our picture, and we in return just chatted, and easy to talk to, good people.
Richard Hennies says the victim had been in the water for a while, not venturing too far out. Then things changed.
We didn't necessarily realize what the beach conditions were, and I looked over my shoulder and I'd seen him out in the waves, and then I saw him get a little further, and I just went to go out and check on him, and that's when I realized something was wrong.
Hennies says he managed to reach the man.
I rolled him over so his head was up, and then about 3 seconds later I found the sand under my feet, so the Lord just lifted it up under me, and I was able to pull him back, started shouting for help.
LANDO WEEMS, on vacation from Decatur, says his father ran over to help.
We just noticed one guy that brought him in and handed him to somebody else, and that guy pretty much collapsed, and he had to bring that guy in.
Hennies says 3 other people came to help. Michelle Hennies happens to be a nurse, and she went right to work.
Immediately started CPR right away. We had multiple people, multiple volunteers, all come selflessly to help. So we all worked together as a team and prayed over him and did the very best that we could with all of our hearts.
One quick correction, this actually happened at the end of Buchanan Court East. Now take a look at the Gulf right now. It doesn't actually look that bad, but these currents can really be deceptive. And so the folks I talked to today said they are certainly respecting it today. Reporting live from Fort Morgan, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.
Are you familiar with what a rip current is? If not, I want you to have a look at this graphic.
Yeah, this is a look from the National Weather Service here in Mobile, highlighting the outlook on rip current risk on Alabama and Florida beaches for this week. Now, the red area you see right there says or means avoid the water.
Yeah, if the rip current risk is high, that means there is life-threatening conditions in the water, and the surf is dangerous for all levels of swimmers. Yeah.